Elena! Elena, where are you?
Rain hammered against the church roof like angry drums as Daniel pushed through the heavy oak doors, breath sharp and uneven. His heart pounded so loudly he could barely hear the whispers spreading through the hall. Guests stood, turning their heads in confusion as he sprinted down the aisle, his suit soaked from sweat and rain. "Elena!" he shouted, voice
Elena!
breaking. "Elena!
Elena!
Where are you?"
Where are you?
People exchanged anxious glances, but no one answered him. The bridal room door swung open with a squeal as Daniel barged inside. Empty. The white gown she was supposed to wear was still hanging. Her bouquet lay on the table. A faint breeze came from the open window, the curtains blowing like ghostly hands waving goodbye. Daniel froze. His breath caught in his throat. "No! No! No! No!" He grabbed the edge of the vanity for support. "Elena, don't do this! Not today! Please!" His best man rushed in behind him. "Daniel, what's going on? They said she never came out of the car." "She's gone," Daniel whispered. His legs shook. "She's gone." The tiny note left on the table mocked him. 4 words in her handwriting. "I'm sorry, forgive me." The ink was smudged at the corner, as if touched by her tears. Daniel felt the entire room spin. The sounds of preparation outside, the music, the chatter, the celebration, faded into a hollow silence. The love of his life had vanished on their wedding day, and no explanation could ever stitch back the hole she ripped through his heart. 5 years passed like a long, gray winter. Daniel's once warm smile had dulled. His business survived, his routines remained, but emotionally he lived like a ghost. People told him to move on. Some offered sympathy, others gave him excuses for Elena's disappearance. Cold feet happens. She probably wasn't ready. Daniel, maybe she wasn't the one. But he knew her. She loved deeply, fiercely. She would never leave without reason, never without looking him in the eye. Yet she did, and every unanswered question was another wound he carried. One afternoon, Daniel returned home from work to find 2 small figures sitting on his front steps. A girl and a boy, no more than 5 years old. They were drenched from the rain, clutching small backpacks. Their clothes were muddy, their hair soaked, but their eyes were hauntingly familiar. Big, round, warm, just like Elena's. Daniel looked around expecting to see a parent, a guardian, someone, but the street was empty. He walked closer, heart pounding. "Hey, are you two okay? Where are your parents?" The little boy stood,
Hey, are you
trembling slightly,
okay, where are
but
your
brave enough
parents?
to meet Daniel's gaze. "Are you Daniel?" he asked. Daniel knelt in front of him. "Yes, I'm Daniel." The girl stepped forward, voice shaky. "Daddy, we found you." Daniel felt his soul leave his body. "I'm sorry, what did you just call me?" The boy opened his backpack, pulling out a slightly crumpled letter sealed in a familiar handwriting, Elena's handwriting. He handed it to Daniel with both hands, his little face tightening as if he knew this moment mattered more than anything. "She told us to come here," the girl whispered. "She said you're our daddy, and she said you would keep us safe." Daniel felt the world tilt. His trembling fingers tore open the letter. The first line sent chills racing down his spine. "Daniel, if you're reading this, it means I'm gone.
Why
and I
did you
can't
do this
protect
to
them
me?
anymore." His vision blurred, his breath caught. He forced himself to read. "They are your children, our children. I hid them to keep them alive. But I can't run anymore, Daniel. Please take care of them. They're all I have left." The letter slipped from his hands, his voice cracked. "Elena, what did you get yourself into?" The twins watched him carefully, their expressions a strange mix of fear, hope, and confusion. The girl tugged at his sleeve with tiny fingers. "Daddy, can we come inside? We're cold." That single word, Daddy, cut through him like lightning. Daniel swallowed hard. Yes, of course. Come in." He scooped them both into his arms, feeling how small, fragile, and cold they were. The moment their heads rested against his shoulders, something stirred inside him. Love, fear, protectiveness, all twisting into one powerful force. Inside, he wrapped them in warm blankets and made hot chocolate. The kids watched him carefully as if trying to memorize his face. "What are your names?" he asked gently. The boy answered first. "Liam." "And you?" Daniel turned to the girl. "Sophia," she whispered. Beautiful names. Names he had never known. Names he should have helped choose. His voice wavered. "Liam, Sophia, how long were you out there alone?" "A long time," Sophia said, hugging her cup. "Mommy told us to be brave. She said to find you and you'd know what to do." Daniel clenched his jaw to hide the tremble. "Did she tell you where she was going?" Liam shook his head, tears welling up. She said she might not come back. She said bad people were chasing her." Daniel's heart slammed against his ribs. Fear shot up his spine. Bad people? Why? What had she been hiding for 5 years? He forced his voice to stay soft. "Did she tell you anything else? Anything at all?" Sophia nodded slowly. "She said you were the only person who could protect us, and that we should tell you the truth." Daniel leaned in. "What truth?" Liam took a shaky breath. "That she didn't run away from you. She was running to save us." Daniel felt the air leave his lungs. He needed answers. Immediately.
Why did Elena run? What happened during the years? Why did she decide to go return the kids? Watch out for part 2 of this story.